Hello there, and welcome to JJ's Productions. We've got another Hitman 3 Escalation, the Asmodeus Waltz. So, yeah, the game glitches out a bit during this level a bit. I think it's to do with these devils that pop up around the map, but it's a little bit weird. So, first target, we're going to climb up this pole to get to him, just to get there a little bit quicker. So just wait for that guard pass by that you just saw, and yeah, we're just going to hop over this little barrier, this little rail guard. So at this point, we've got a target over there, and because we've got no loadout, we can't just shoot him, so we need to get a gun. So what we're going to do, we're going to walk in here. We've got the guy here, and we're just going to knock him out. So from here, grab his gun. Well, you can grab his gun after, but first of all, take the disguise. So, drag him over here, pop him in the closet, get the disguise. It's much easier in this first level if you use a disguise. You'll find out later on it's not easy at all after that, but yeah, let's just make it easy for ourselves in level 1. So, the main target from the game will see the gun, just pick that up if you do what I did. And at this point, we're just going to wait for everyone to move because right now there's just too many people looking. So what we're going to do, we're just going to shoot the surveillance once again to make things easier for ourselves. So quick pop to the box. You have to be a little bit careful for reasons like that, you know. Yeah, it's on show. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to knock this dude out. We've got an iron here, so just give him a bosh on the head. Nicely done. Pop him in the crate. And then with the same iron, we're going to throw it into the room, and we're going to draw our first target into here. Now outside of the room, there is a fire axe. We're going to use that in level 2, but for this first level, all you need to do is give him a bop on the head and snap his neck. If you get better angles than I did just there. Also, it's a little bit weird how the game is, it's lagging at times. I don't know if anyone else has been struggling, but you know, you get a kill and the game sort of takes a second or two to go, right, thinking about it. Alright, you did it! Anyway, we're going to go up the stairs. And at this point, it should be a little bit quieter. So we're just going to wait for this guard to settle down. There we go. So we're just going to stand here, just behind cover as you were. We're going to get our pistol out, and we're just going to take a shot on the wall. Simple reason being, like any gun distraction, he will turn around to investigate it. Now, the tricky bit about doing it this way is that this pistol is absolutely rubbish. So it may take 2 shots to get a headshot. As you see, I missed the first one, I made up on the second. Yeah, these guns just aren't great for long-range engagements. So yeah, try and get your second headshot. The first one a headshot, if not, try and make sure you land the second, otherwise things could escalate quickly. So, we're on to the third and final target, and she is upstairs. She's just overlooking a balcony. She's one of the tech crew women who... she's basically on the phone when we meet her, so we're just going to knock this dude out, get his disguise, and yeah, that's just for ease of access. You know, grab his gun as well when you come back. But yeah, level 1 in hindsight, I could have done this a lot easier. You know, this is my first time playthrough. I do that for every escalation. I don't go refining it for the video. I like you guys to see what I was doing as I thought it through. But yeah, as you can see, target's over there, so she's not that hard to get. You could probably take a pistol shot and have a gamble that the guy next to her doesn't see it. But I don't like taking odds like that. So we're going to just make sure we get a nice accident kill here. So she's right by a balcony. All you need to do is push her. So I even knocked this guy out. I didn't need to do that. I went really overboard for some reason. I think in my head I was thinking, should I do a pistol kill or something? But honestly, she's right there. Easy kill. So once you've done that, all you need to do is exit the level. And there's an elevator on this floor. If you haven't already done it, there is a panel in the room to the right where you can turn the elevators on so you can use them as exits. If you haven't done that, I advise doing it. But yeah, all you have to do is walk over here and voila. So for level 2, we have 2 more targets, but in addition to that, we also have set kill conditions, which makes it a little bit more convoluted. I actually liked it. It was a challenge trying to remember all the kill conditions though. I mean, I try not to go into the menus when I'm playing the game. So it was a bit awkward when you've got 5 different targets with 5 different kill methods, trying to remember which one has which kill method. So it did take a few goes, this one, just to at least try and remember what I was doing. But yeah, the main thing we got to do is go upstairs. We're going to be going to Carl Ingram's floor. We're going to be taking out a chef up there. And we're also going to be taking out another target on... Oh, I can't remember what the other target is off the top of my head. Ooh, well, we're going to find out. Anyway. I recorded this a couple of days ago, so my memory is a bit foggy on this. But anyway, level 2. Once again, the camera glitched out. You'll understand why it does when you get to level 3, but it is a bit irksome. So, we're going to go the same route as last time, although I took a very weird detour just circling that thing. So we are going to climb up this pipe again. We're going to do something very similar to the last attempt, where we get a disguise. I don't believe we're not allowed to anyway. Yeah, here we go. So just crouch behind here. You can sort of pull out a little bit if you want to try and get a corner subdue. Nice and easy does it. So I think I grabbed the gun. Yep. And then we're going to do a drag. I do wish there was a cleaner way of doing this. I mean, I suppose what you could try and do is sort of get through here fast enough so you can turn the Hoover on and then he comes to investigate that. But it's still a race to get the body hidden before Stuyvesant turns up. So I wouldn't personally do that. Anyway, we're going to go for the target down here first of all. Once again, we're going to use the iron to knock the guy out, and then we're going to use the iron to... This is where I can't remember things. It's a bit embarrassing. I should watch these things before, but I do actually like the idea of not knowing what I did to a degree. So, yeah, I did 2 silly things there. One, I threw the fire axe, even though there was no one around to distract with it. And also... yeah, it was just a completely weird move, what I just did. I've got no idea why I did it. So that room's a bit of a dud. And I'm going in closets. I think I was having a mental breakdown at this point. So yeah, we're going to go for the first target, who I've just realised is over here. So yeah, the woman here, she's a bit of a pain. She'll keep going up to the target, so we need to distract her. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn on this generator. She'll go back to turn it off. Whilst she's turning it off, we can expose this wire and create a water leak. So it's quite simple. By the way, you might not have seen them yet, but the Devil's Mask dudes, they don't care what you do. So if they're around you for a crime, just don't worry, they won't report you. They're pretty much egging you on. So yeah, as you can see, we've exposed the wire. We're going to get a pistol out at this point to shoot the water tank. Switch quickly to the camera, just so that if the woman spots you, she won't see a gun in your hand. And electric baby. So, first kill done, and we should be able to go for the second one now, which is down here. No, my luck, I ended up firing a pistol again or doing something ridiculous. But yeah, I should have just done the same thing, basically knocking the guy out. We dropped the axe. Yeah, nice and simple. Nice and simple. I'm glad I didn't make that any more complicated than it needed to be. So yeah, in we go. Grab the axe. Throw the axe into the room. Shut the door. Grab the axe again. And just wait for him to walk inside. Give him a nice little smack on the head with it. And dump his body in the crate. So, where we're going now. If I remember right, we go to the top floor. The chef isn't that hard to get to, in fairness. I suppose it all depends how you want to route it. I mean, at this point, I'm taking the surveillance out, and I think I might have actually gone for the other target. I think... that's it. The target who I shot last time, I believe his kill is a full kill. Yeah, it's in an accident, so that's why I haven't just shot him. We're going to go over there and go and push him over the railing. But in the meantime, we've got to do an explosion kill and a drone kill. Really, I should have rewatched this just for the fact that it's quite complicated with the conditions, so it's not like you can't keep track of what's going on, but I probably could have been explaining things better. So, as you can see, we're going up here, we're just dragging him into the crate, well, into the closet. Takes disguise, because once again it makes things a lot easier. Pick up the rifle as well as the keycard just again to make things easier. Now, we're going to need propane. So, we are going to have to come back up here. But in the meantime, this will do. So, we've got the door up ahead. We're going to use the key card we picked up to open it. Up we go. And the chef is in... well, the chef is in the kitchen. So, what we're going to do is we're going to just clear out this little storage room that we come across. There's only this guy in there. So, once he's knocked out, you just pop him into the crate. Now, to do this kill, what we need is to distract the guard. There's a guard with the chef, so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that he comes into this room and takes a gun away. So, as you can see, we drop the gun and we're going to turn the ice machine on. So the chef will come inside, he'll report the gun, and then it just clears the whole thing up. Now, ideally, there'd be a quicker way of doing this, because it'd be nice if you could just put the gun down and he would take the gun away, but that didn't work for me when I tried it. Maybe I just got some bad luck with the guard. But yeah, as it goes, as you see, it doesn't work badly. Let's say that.
I think it's a weapon. Stay down, people. Let me handle this.
The only issue I have here is that it takes a while for the chef to come back. I mean, right now his priority is turn the ice machine off. So really, we can do the poison quite comfortably at this point, although, in all honesty, I'm surprised he didn't catch me there, even though maybe he's not completely with it. But yeah, as you can see, he's going to turn the ice machine off, then he's going to go and take a drink, and he'll be back in here to throw up where we can drown him. So, this is a little bit lengthy for what I would like. I would have preferred a much smoother route for this. I mean, the only way I can think of making this all a lot quicker would be somehow getting to do the push kill or the explosion kill while this guy's just faffing around. But yeah, I may have been asking for too much there. I mean, an alternative, now I'm watching it back, maybe I could have used a gun to distract the guard. You know, maybe I could have used a silenced pistol shot to distract him, but if I remember right, there's a guard just behind 47 right now who would possibly see me shoot. So, again, I'm not exactly sure what more I could have done, but I get the feeling there was something I could have done. Anyway, as you can see, he's going to throw up, so it does work. You know, I'm talking about efficiency here. You know, if you want a quicker time, if you want to just do the escalation a bit faster. But, yeah, it's not like it doesn't work, it's just a bit slow. I mean, as you can see, as soon as he gets near the toilet, we can press the drown button. No one comes in here, the guard takes his time coming back. So, yeah, nothing to worry about. Drown kills are still the longest, aren't they? I was doing something on Dartmoor, and yeah, that was a butt clencher. Just waiting for the target drown. Anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to go now to do the full kill, because the explosion kill we're going to leave to last, just so that we can get the propane tank. So, we're going all this way. I try to walk on the water, because if you go on the pathway, the camera angle changes, and it's a little bit weird seeing it. At least when you're trying to hurry. So, instead, we're just going to go this way. Down we go. It is a little bit of a trap, but not the biggest problem either. And the target's just behind this wall here on the left, so we're just going to go here. Quickest way to get his attention is to get your gun out. I went right past it. We're going to just pop the gun on this railing here. The guard should see the gun, and yeah, nice and simple push kill. So,
crap.
There we go. Bit surprising the gun doesn't fall as well, but I'm not complaining. I let my gun not fall into the abyss. So yeah, final kill, we need propane. And there is probably propane much nearer than where I'm going, but I honestly couldn't think where. So we're just going to make our way to it. Now at this point I thought that guard there would get a bit suspicious if I used a key card. I'm not entirely sure why I thought that, but yeah, I just decided to take what is a longer way around. So yeah, this is definitely a long way. So I turn that on, just so I can open this door. Oh, hang on, no, I've just realised I didn't pick up a key card. That's why I'm doing all this, right. So yeah, that staff member who's going in, he has got a key card, so we're going to knock him out. I really should rewatch these before I do them, but maybe you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments, would you rather I rewatch them or not? Because voiceovers anyway are a bit a bit iffy, I suppose. Depends if you want someone talking over, so let me know what you prefer. Would you prefer that type of voiceover where I'm just being amused myself, or would you actually like me to know what I'm talking about? Anyway, propane. So we just got to go up to where we saw before, to the woman. She's not far off. She's just in an unideal position. You know, it'd be much better if she was on the floor where the propane was. Again, I'm pretty sure there's propane around somewhere. I just don't know where for the life of me, so we'll work it out. So yeah, I was going the wrong way there. We go through this conference room to avoid the enforcer. And yeah, she isn't far off. Yeah, I was just checking I was in the right place. Once again, we're just going to try and make sure this guard doesn't become a pain. I realised I couldn't go that way without using the propane, so... None of this was great. So yeah, we're going through the server room again. I smash it because I think maybe I can get the gas going early, but as soon as you pick it up, the gas stops flowing, so... I don't know if that's changed from before, but oh well. So, yeah, nice and easy. Just take 2 shots at it, and you should be fine. If you do it fast, anyway. If you're too slow, that guy over there may see you taking the shot, so yeah, don't go too slow on this. Or you could do what I just did and actually wait for the guy to move. Anyway, exits by the elevator, so very easy to get there. Body found. I am not surprised. That is a very loud kill. But it is a good way of moving a guard. And this guy here doesn't give 2 hoots, so yeah, just make your way to the exit. So for level 3, we've got the same 5 targets, but we've got new conditions. We've got to stay in the default suit, and we've also got to kill everyone with a micro SMG. So that is quite a challenge because SMGs are... yeah, they aren't that reliable from distance. At least in my experience, they aren't. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's just... yeah, I've seen the speed runs since I've done this, and I think Throat did a good one. And you're thinking, yeah, credit to him, you know, he did it fast and all that, but I think if you, like myself, I consider myself an average Hitman player. I'm not that good at doing Hitman speedrun techniques. Then yeah, it's like it can be refined, all this. So level 3, we've got a mask on to begin with. Wear a mask, folks. And yeah, we're going to pick up the SMG. We're going to put it in this briefcase. And yeah, this is tricky because it's essentially a suit-only run. And I didn't fancy trying to climb that pipe this time because I'd need to take the SMG out of the briefcase. So instead, what I do is I'm just going the long way round. So yeah, we're going to go through this little black and gold bar, I think it is. We're going to go and turn this toilet on. The staff member will go inside. We're going to knock him out. You don't need the soap, I was just bored. So yeah, in we go. Give him a bonk on the head. Make sure you turn the thing off, otherwise someone else will come in here. If you're quick enough and shut the door, no one will look inside. Then we're going to do the same thing in here. If you time it right, that guy's just walked into the room. If you time it late, our target will go into that room, which makes this a little bit difficult because, yeah, you don't really want to leave the body exposed for too long. So yeah, knock this guy out. We're going to go into the bathroom. We're going to knock this guy out here. We're having to juggle a few pacifications here, unfortunately. So no one should come in here now. At least in the time we've got. So we're going to pick up the briefcase. We're going to use the SMG to open this door, I believe. Oh no, we've got a key card, so we can use the key card. Right. I'm glad about that. It would have been awkward if we'd done it that way. So use the briefcase to knock the NPC out. You can also pick up the iron. Depends what you want to do. Drag the target into this room. Got the SMG out, so all you have to do is shoot the target. And then drag him into the crate. Now, the reason I got the SMG out early is because if you're like me, you could also be a dippy, and you could be trying to get the SMG out of the briefcase, but because you're throwing the briefcase at that NPC who's not a target, you accidentally snap his neck. So, yeah, that's the reason I did that. It's nothing too complicated, it's just me not wanting to kill someone. Now, at this point, I decided to lure this guy because, one, he's in my way, but also I could make use of his silenced pistol. So that's the main thinking here. We can use corner cover to just grab him. If I recall correctly, no one comes around this area, so it was alright leaving his body here. I think I may have dragged it into the other room, though. I can't remember. Yeah, I did. No one goes into the laundry room, so it's a good place to drag him. Although he decided he didn't want to be dragged. So in he goes. We haven't got space in the little basket, so we're going to have to leave him there. As I say, no one goes in, so it's fine. She doesn't look too far this way, so as long as you're fast, she won't see you. Now, once again, we take out the surveillance.
I got word that he entered the building, but he isn't.
There we go. Now, this is where things get a little bit messy, because the rest of the targets are either got people with them or they're exposed. Adding to this, I cock up really badly here. I thought to myself, right, I'm going to try something, which was, I'm going to see if the elevators lead to any of the targets. I thought, it sounds like a really good idea, this. So I was just playing around and I thought, all right, let's see where we go. And yeah, I end up having to do the rest of this level without a briefcase, so it was a load of fun trying to get through this. It's why I've kept this in the final cut rather than refining it with the briefcase. But yeah, this is actually a lesson to people how not to play Hitman, because I've made this incredibly difficult for myself by experimenting. So yeah, we end up back where I started here, just trying to find somewhere different to go. I laugh at this, it's like, oh boy. So yeah, we're going to go upstairs. We've got the cameras are out, so we haven't got to worry about them. Just off the top of my head, I'm curious if we go for the woman first. Yeah, we're going to go for the woman first. Grab the hammer, knock this guy out. He won't cause any trouble, but still, sometimes it's safer taking him out. If you go through a room quick, it just means you're not going to get caught. So yeah, so here we go. She's on her phone, so she isn't paying attention, so you just need to knock the male enforcer out who's just on the balcony over there. You don't need to do that, but he's going to go that way, and you really need to hide the body because he will go that way, so it's best knocking him out just so you don't have to deal with her. So yeah, SMG. Nice and easy kill. I do drag the body to put it away. You really don't have to. No one comes down this corridor, so you would be safe. But again, I was playing it safe, so it's all cool. If you want to go for efficiency, just leave the body there. Okay, so if I recall correctly, we're going to go up a floor now because the chef is a very easy kill at this point. Unlike the last level where you got to use emetic poison, this time all you need to do is turn on the ice machine. So it's quite easy to do. We're just checking to see where this guard is. I believe he's on the stairs, so we're going to use the pistol to just make him turn around. Slightly tricky shot with the door. We don't want him catching a glimpse of us. Okay, I'd got nothing here, so I decided, right, the only way through is using the SMG. So, yep, that's one way of opening a door. So, yeah, we're going to have this guy in the pantry again. We're just going to knock him out. And then all we need to do is load the chef in. So quite easy. Little tip for anyone who is just beginning to play Hitman. Always try and throw melee weapons to knock someone out because it's a much safer way of doing it. You can actually go close and use melee up close, but the risk of it is if the target or the NPC turns around, you could end up having an unconscious witness. So yeah, that's something I always tend to do. I try and get a thrown item just so I can knock someone out a bit more safely. Anyway, at this point, we don't need to do anything. We can actually just shoot him, turn the ice machine off, otherwise the guard will come straight in. So let's just hide the body, and then we can go back where we came from. I was thinking to myself, should I go that way? You know, should I go through Ingram's little penthouse? And I thought, no, that is a lot of sneaking. But as you can see, this is now going to be very difficult because I've got a lot of places to go with this SMG. So I thought, right, probably the easiest place to stay safe, if you like, is going outside. So I hadn't been this way on this playthrough anyway. I did it like before the Hitman 3 server sort of registered like a Hitman 2 and 1, so I have been this way even though I'm getting challenges for not being this way before. So yeah, just shift along here, or that's what I do. You know, I'm describing this as if I'm saying to you, yeah, you should do this. Honestly, this is a very complicated way of doing it. I would not advise it, but you know, if you've watched this far, I'm assuming you're interested in how I get the final 2 targets, so stick with me. So yeah, we go on to this window cleaning platform, open the window. We've got 2 NPCs in here, so we just gotta wait for them to move.
No way.
I haven't really got a thrown item, so I can't use that either. I've just heard her say no way, and I'm thinking, is that because of the window? If that's the case, that's pretty cool as far as what they're showing us. Yeah, it's like environmental awareness. I find that pretty cool. Anyway, these 2 are just about moved, so it just means we can get around them a little bit easier. And I think what we do here is we go up these stairs because that will lead us to where we were before with the fire axe and the iron and all that lot with that target. Yeah, there they are. So we're in a good place. We are actually back to where we started pretty much. The difficulty, as I've said, is we still need to be able to get to these other 2 targets, and by comparison to the other 3, they're fairly in the open. Now, the one across the balcony is actually quite easy to get to. We can use our SMG and just hope to get a good headshot. But the one over here is slightly trickier. And actually, getting to this guy over here is quite tricky just because you've got to manoeuvre through a load of guards. It's funny rewatching this because I remember thinking to myself, how the heck am I going to do this? So yeah, at this point I decided, let's try and use peekaboo with a... Well, no, I didn't even do peekaboo. I think what I decided was to try and lure this guy outside. It's really mad when you forget what you did. I think I used peekaboo one time and it didn't really pan out well. So yeah, knock this guy out. That way we've got a little killing area. We're going to just drag the body away so, you know, we don't get a body found or anything. You could probably leave the body there and lure your target out and he'll rush over to the body, but I don't really like that technique. I've used it, but it's not my favourite technique. So, throw the hammer. It should lure the target over here. Now, we haven't actually got an item of interest like a coin, so it's very hard to keep him over here, but if you're quick enough, you can just throw something at him, or, as I do here, just pop him in the head and drag him out. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little bit more elaborate than that. I mean, I'm at 10 minutes runtime here, so I'm quite glad that I didn't faff around too much, but... yeah, I wasn't taking prisoners at this point. I was thinking, right, I need to get this done. So, the final kill. Just wait for this woman, just make sure she doesn't catch you. Here we go, just walk around. Now, as you saw, we're going to have to go through that security room, and it's not the... Well, at least at the time I saw it, it wasn't the lightest in NPCs, so we've got to play it a little bit safe. So, I think what I was thinking was, can I get him from over here? And I think that might be what I did, actually. Did I? I think I did. Although I was an idiot for this, where I used the SMG to actually get his attention. I could have just used a single pistol shot.
You ready?
But yeah, it does work out well. And I'm right by an exit, so if there was any, like, reinforcements to this guy, they wouldn't really get any help. So yeah, just get a headshot and then you can exit. So, I'll say it now, thank you very much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you enjoyed the commentary, let me know in the comments, because I'll be honest, I find these very interesting to record. So yeah, cheers for watching, folks. Hope to see you in another video. Bye.